Hello everyone. Welcome to the Singapore Grand Prix review on Pod and the Apex. I'm we are your hosts. I'm Pratyush. This is Aniket. And before we start off, make sure you are subscribed to us on Twitch, on YouTube, and all the other social media platforms, so that you never miss a video when we drop. And I can assure you that our videos are more exciting than today's Grand Prix. Man, what a boring race. Oh my god. Singapore. No safety cars, no red flags, not even a virtual safety car, barely any overtakes. The dirty air was very disruptive to cars today. Like even we saw in qualifying yesterday as well, right? Max was complaining when Lando was like a few seconds ahead of him that he got disturbed by the dirty air and he basically called off his final lap. He just backed off. So we saw that again in the race today. I think Lando pretty much cooked his tires trying to uh, chase Max Verstappen. But anyway, we
Yeah,
should talk about who won the race, right? Let's talk about the guys behind him later. George Russell, Aniket, second win of the season. Mr.
does
Saturday is
nothing
now Mr. Sunday.
does nothing gets P1, right?
Yeah, he literally did nothing today.
Yeah,
He had a great start. To be fair,
yeah.
he had an excellent start off the line, and then he just drove off into the distance. It felt like Max Verstappen in 2023. He had nothing to do pretty much.
Yeah, I mean Mercedes somehow had a great car this race. We did not expect that considering Singapore is a track which gets the conditions are hotter for the Mercedes car than some of the other tracks. So their
Yeah.
car was supposedly not ideal for this track, but somehow it worked and it worked in a splendid way, right? Both George Russell and Antonelli were on it right
Hmm.
from the get-go since the start of this weekend, and George especially hooked it up in qualifying with that incredible lap, two incredible laps, and
Yeah.
then
Oh yes.
start he held out the thread from Max Verstappen. I mean, it wasn't the thread as such, but still Verstappen was on softer tires, so there was always a chance that he might
Yeah.
usurp him. But that never happened. George was calm under pressure. There was a slight sprinkle of rain before the race started. Like I was outside and it started raining, and then the news came that yeah, it's raining trackside also. So I thought, if this continues, it might get interesting. But
Hmm.
it just rained probably for 15 minutes, and then it started drying up very quickly as well. So
Yeah. Disappointing.
George especially, I mean, he is good in mixed conditions, but once the track became dry, I just thought that he just needs to nail the start, and then he that Mercedes car has been good all weekend, so he just smoothly sailed away. Pit stops, everything was okay. He kind of did not get in trouble with any back markers as such, and just like a great start to end for George Russell, and 25 points to take home.
Yeah.
What he's now on like two races this season, so
Yeah. Two
he's in good
races.
shape for the next six races, I guess. At least to get a couple more, I feel.
Yeah. He did win. Which one was that, man? Spain was it? He won another race. Which one was that?
He
Uh,
did win Canada.
Canada. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then yeah, and he won this one. So yeah, good result for him. But yeah, interesting. Like that you said, Aniket. We all thought that the Mercedes is not very good in hot weather, and Singapore is hot. But it's that kind of made me wonder. Like this weekend has been kind of mixed. I mean, like uh, defying expectations for a lot of teams, right? Everybody thought the Red Bull would not be good in Singapore, and Max did very well, right? He
Mm.
came second. He could have won if quali went slightly differently. It was just George doing unreal things in qualifying that stopped him from pole. I mean, otherwise he would be winning the race today. Like the Red Bull was also strong, is what I'm trying to say. And we also thought that the McLaren would run away with the race. Everybody like, oh, there's a high downforce track. McLaren is very good here. No, I mean, no, they'll be the team to beat, and they looked off all weekend. Even in qualifying, they were a yard off the pace, right?
Yeah.
So a very interesting weekend that way. The teams we expected to do well did not do well. The teams we did not expect to do well did well. Um, yeah, like like Yeah, qualifying 4 tenths behind Oscar Piastri was 4 tenths behind George Russell, right? And Lando was another half a tenth behind. But yeah, but there's one thing which did not change, Aniket. You had Red Bull did better than expected, McLaren did worse than expected. You had Mercedes did way better than expected. Even Kimi
Hmm.
Antonelli did very good. He came fourth. But there was one team that did as we expected. My God, what a horror show for Ferrari.
They were expected to do better than what they have been doing, right? In the past few races, because Singapore Street Circuit, they were good at Monaco as well,
Yeah,
and Baku, if not for some better strategy decisions, they could have been better there as well. So Singapore was kind of their go-to track, I would say, to get a surprise result. But again, nothing happened. They were far down in way down in qualifying. Not enough. I mean, not enough ground to make any kind of challenge. And then Lewis had a bad start himself, and Charles had a very frustrating weekend. I would say, like not the way Charles, not the kind of expectation they have from Charles,
yeah.
and to accumulate or to captivate it into one kind of box, Lewis ends up with a brake failure on the penultimate lap, and that dropped him to like P8 after he got crazy penalty for apparently cutting the track when his brakes were not working.
That was
So
absolutely stupid.
yeah, so P6 and P8, and it's just going downhill for Ferrari. I think they should just quit this season and come back next season with renewed hope, like they always do.
Next year is our year.
Next year is our year, but yeah, just
uh,
probably one of the worst Ferrari cars in recent memories.
yeah,
After everything they had gone through last season to get that car to competing for the constructors championship in the last year of the season, they completely took like a U-turn this season.
yeah. What happened to all the development last season, man? Like they're winning races. They won multiple races last season. They almost pipped McLaren to the championship. I mean, they would actually won if they didn't have like a couple of bad races in between when their upgrades went awry. So they kind of removed the upgrades and went back to what was working. Um, yeah, just a very weird season for Ferrari. They were fast in Hungary out of nowhere before they messed that up in the race. Um, yeah, just bonkers. But also Lewis, man, I really feel for Lewis. I think the gamble kind of paid off for him when he pit for soft tires, and he
Yeah.
was really like he was like covering off 2-3 seconds per lap. He obviously Charles let him by. He caught up with Kimi, and I think it did go very close to Kimi. They were, I think, kind of dueling it
Second, he was in
out.
the DRS window. Yeah.
Yeah, they were dueling it out before he lost his brakes, and then he just fell back. Right, he had nothing left in the car at that point.
Yeah.
But finished a few
Unfortunate.
tenths ahead of Fernando, and yeah, what are the penalty, Aniket? Like you said,
Yeah.
what?
I really don't understand it. I hope we get a better explanation on what they have given, but
Yeah,
I don't
because
understand.
it's very stupid, right? Like if you where was that, man? I had that penalty open. Yeah, here it is. So blah 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 blah. Yeah. So the steward serves and team representative. Yeah. So in accordance with the list of exemptions um foreseen in the driving standard guidelines, the stewards considered that this was not a justifiable reason and apply the usual penalty for such type of infringement. Dude, his brakes were gone. What do you mean not a justifiable reason?
I mean, you're lucky you didn't crash anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Like again, this is
No,
another example of the FI really being stupid.
yeah,
Um, just after what is that free practice 3 yesterday, people are wondering how Lewis, ironically, got away with a grid without getting a grid penalty because he was in clear infringement under the red flag, right? Nothing happened there, and then the two Williams got disqualified for the DRS stuff again. A lot of this were, you know, straight issues, right? But just the inconsistent across the weekend. Just with Lewis, right, where he should have been penalized, he did not get penalized, and where he should have gotten leeway, he did not get leeway. It's just so mind-numbingly stupid, man.
yeah. This frustrates you a
Yeah.
lot.
Like you don't know what the FI will even say,
We
right?
don't know the rules anymore, right?
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah.
if a guy's brakes fails and he overcuts the chicane, that's a penalty. It seems. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, congratulations to McLaren for winning another constructors as
Yes.
well. I think enough of Ferrari. I think is going to cause us depression. So let's move on to McLaren.
Yeah. Great season for
Second in a
them.
row, great season. They look dominant throughout the season up till now, when teams are finally started to catch up with them.
Yeah, and
We
they
did
wrapped,
see,
but they wrapped up the constructors with what, 6 more races to go. They wrapped up
yeah,
the championship, right? Last year
yep,
it went till Abu Dhabi. This year they wrapped it up with 6 races to go. Very, I mean, we've seen how McLaren has been this season, right?
yeah, dominant car, dominant team, and also we finally got a glimpse of the two drivers kind of attacking each other with Lando going all guns blazing in that first corner.
Yeah.
So finally, we did get some kind of incident between them, and Oscar was not even standing on the constructors championship trophy podium which they had created specially for McLaren.
Wait,
So he was
really?
not there. Yeah, he was not there.
Okay.
So
Oh my God. I just
don't know
turned
the
off
exact
after
reason,
the
but he
race,
was
but
not there. Yeah. So the gloves are off, and the championship is now,
hmm,
you know, it's now the rivals championship all to play for, right? There's no more constructors. These guys don't
yeah.
have to like settle for 1-2s anymore. They can just go gloves off now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. I see it. Sorry, a screen share layout is not ready yet, so I cannot share it to the stream, but wow, I do see what you're saying. Maybe I'll just put this picture in post at this time. I see Zach Brown, Andrea Stella, and Lando Norris.
Yeah.
There's no Oscar Piastri.
Yep.
That is shocking. Like he's the championship leader still. It's not Lando Norris.
I mean, their championship leader is not there, so that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
And he was kind of disinterested throughout the race. Also, we saw that once Lando made that overtake, Oscar was like, this how we are playing it, and those kinds of things.
Yeah, he
So
seemed very angry today.
yeah, he did. I mean, not
Not
the cool customer.
exactly.
Which
That's
we,
what I was going to say.
yeah,
So let me ask you this, Aniket. Um, is Oscar feeling the pressure now? He seems to be going off the rails, right? He has two drivers chasing him, right? Obviously Lando is a more probable possibility, but again, you can never count out Max either. One DNF from Oscar and it's blows the championship wide open, right? So yeah, is Oscar feeling the pressure? We've been seeing a very different side of Oscar lately.
we have last two races especially, right? So does seem like there's a lot of pressure on him now. He's like not doesn't have that comfort anymore. He has to start winning races again, and Lando is coming for him. Max is also coming for him. So there is pressure on someone who's never led a championship before or was never competing for one up till this year. So, but I still think he's still the favorite for the championship.
Of
You know,
course, yeah.
he's got a full race lead over, or I think it's close to a race lead over Lando
Yeah,
Norris now.
it's under that now, right?
It's still under.
It's
It's
22
22
points
points.
now
Yeah,
over Lando. It's below that full race now. Lando is
yes.
catching up.
So Oscar needs to just keep his cool, starting with qualifying. Next weekend is a sprint race, so there's a lot more to play for, a lot more points to grab, and lot more. There'll be more pressure because now there'll be two qualifying sessions again for the sprint.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Like it's good for us that we're getting something regardless. Our drivers are not in contention, but regardless, we are getting something as close as this as we head towards like the last few races remaining in the season.
Mm-hmm.
So all to play for, but I still think Oscar has the advantage.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're right. Oscar does have the advantage. But, I think it kind of goes back to what we on this pod, both of us said earlier in the season, right? That Oscar is not this mistake free, error free
Yeah,
driver that everyone kind of makes him out to be, right? And neither is Lando this mentally weak, error prone guy. Oscar did have, and obviously he did have a good stretch in between. He won. Like he won like a lot of races in between. He had a in the first half of the season, but you know after what was that, the summer break, I think he's not won much.
Hmm.
He just wants no, he won Spa and Dutch. That's all, right?
Yeah.
After the halfway point, and
And Dutch was because Lando crashed out, or like
yeah,
he had the engine failure, or Lando was catching him.
right, right. So like in the 6 races after the halfway point, which was Silverstone, uh, Oscar just won 2 races, right? And it's become a very open field. Yeah, George winning a race, Max won two,
Yeah.
Lando won a race. Yeah, I think, man, I think at least I think we both should feel vindicated when he said that Oscar is not this perfect driver that everyone keeps making him out to be, and Lando has a great chance to start applying pressure now.
Yeah. And but it's 6 more races for Ferrari to not win. I don't know how. I mean, they probably might not win a race with 6 races left. Doesn't seem like it's going to be likely they're going to win
I don't
a
think
race.
Ferrari is winning, man.
Six
I know
more
I know
chances,
Leclerc
but
won last year, but
yeah, can they even win a sprint race? Is what I'm thinking. Can they like somehow like grab a sprint win, or it's going to be a disastrous 6 more races? And I think Fred Russell should definitely he should definitely be questioned. He should not be let scot free for this season.
yeah, yeah,
I think he got an extension or something, which I don't. It's crazy to think right now. So,
yeah. I definitely did get an extension, so I think
but
for
Ferrari
now
do
at
need a
least. Hmm.
big introspection of the season.
No, that is true. I mean, the way they've gone backwards the entire season, right? After getting, I mean, you probably it's fair to say that Ferrari has the best driver lineup on out of any of the 10 teams, right? You have Charles Leclerc, a potential world champion, and you have Lewis Hamilton, a 7-time world champion, right? Um, no other team has this strong a lineup, right? Red Bull is pretty much just Max Verstappen.com racing. Uh, McLaren is two good drivers, but neither have won a championship, right? Mercedes, yeah, one is a rookie and one again never won a championship, only won a few races. So yeah, it's very disappointing.
Yeah, and at this rate, Charles is like I don't know why he's still at Ferrari. I feel. I mean, he probably should evaluate his options in case something happens next year. Because
Yeah,
George is winning races, Lando's winning races, Oscar winning races, Max, who we
true.
started with, has won 4 championships. So everyone is exceeding in their careers, but Leclerc is kind of going backwards.
Yeah, I think Charles should think about that, right? Because him and Max
Mm.
were karting teammates,
Yeah,
and now Max has won 4 races. Sorry, four
4 champions.
championships. Yeah, I think
And
Charles has
70
probably
odd
only
races,
won four
pure races.
races or something,
Yeah, Charles has won 9 races in his career. That's it.
which is insane to think about considering the number of pole positions he has.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's gonna probably end up with no race win this season. So it's
yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy. And Lewis as well, right? I mean, Lewis is probably thinking why he left Mercedes. If-
I mean, if he had a longer contract, I don't think he would. He never wanted to leave Mercedes in the first place. It's just the contractual reasons, right? He probably would have had to leave after this season and probably retire, which he didn't want to do.
yeah,
So if Mercedes gave him like a 2 year contract or some 2+1, I'm sure he would have stayed and he would probably be fighting for wins with George right now.
yeah. No, it's the same problem that both the Mercedes drivers are not signed an extension yet, right? They're both out of a job at the end of this
Yeah.
season, and neither has signed an extension. Like, what's going on? George is literally winning races for you.
And Toto is his manager, I think.
Wait, what?
I mean, Toto was George Russell's manager, right? Or part of his management team earlier. I don't know now, but
Really?
when he did come into F1, he was part of George Russell's management team.
Man, that is such a conflict of interest. Apparently now it's Harry Soden.
Okay,
Uh, but yeah, I mean, I'm guessing they manage Toto as well or something. I don't know.
no idea. But,
Uh,
I mean, Toto was the one who gave him the seat at Williams and got him to Mercedes, and the
mhm.
contractual stuff. He was there involved. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, man. It's crazy. But yeah. Anyways,
yep.
that's I don't think there's anything much to talk about in Singapore. Not a no, nothing much happened in the race. I think Fernando had a very good race.
Fernando had a very good race. I think Carlos had a very good race,
Yeah.
which is very bad for my predictions. But yeah, which we'll get to.
Yes, we
But
will get to that. So, okay, so let's get to the predictions review. Yeah, dude, Ollie Behrman in 9. Where did he come from? But
hmm.
I know he did start ninth as well. But yeah, it's great that he ended up in the he maintained the ninth place position. But yeah, let's come to predictions review. So this is the Pod and the Apex predictions review for the Singapore Grand Prix. And Aniket, pole position. You said Oscar Piastri, I said Max Verstappen. Both of us flamed out on this. It was George Russell.
Yep, who
And
expected that?
then P3, I said George Russell. You said Max Verstappen. Again, neither of us were right. Oh my god. Then what's next? P2. You said Oscar Piastri. And I said Lando Norris. Again, both of us were wrong.
This is a super wrong race weekend.
Yeah, we got everything wrong, man. P1, you said Lando Norris, I said Max Verstappen. Again, both of us were very, very wrong here. Um, Rookie of the race, you said Kimi Antonelli, and I said Liam Lawson. Yeah, I think this
Yeah,
is an easy win for you because Liam Lawson finished P15. There's no contest here.
yes, I finally get a point.
You finally got a point. And then bust of the race, I said Ferrari, you said Carlos Sainz.
I think you should get half a point for that. Oh, I don't know, 1 point. I don't know. What do you say bust? Like, I mean, how do you define bust for Ferrari? Like,
Yeah,
we
how
knew
did
they were going to finish P6 and P7 or whatever.
so? I'm just thinking the last time we said bust for Ferrari, I said bust for Ferrari for the Dutch Grand Prix. Where did they finish that weekend?
They had a double this thing, right? Double DQ, not DQ, or double did not
Oh,
finish.
double DNF. Ah,
Yeah,
that's why.
double
That
DNF.
makes
That's why.
sense. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I honestly would be hard pressed to call this a bust, to be honest.
Yeah, because this is their usual finishing position every race
Yeah,
now.
this is really not a bust.
Yeah.
You said Carlos Sainz. That's not a bust either. He finished in the points. So.
See, I was very close because he was disqualified after qualifying, so he should have probably finished the lower down the order. I have
But
no
he
idea how he
stormed
finished.
through, man. He stormed through. He had a
Yeah,
great race.
exactly. But two great races for Carlos. Very
Yeah, I
happy
guess
for
I'll
him.
just put it at 0 over there.
Yeah.
Hot take. You said, oh my god, you said George Russell wins the race.
Oh, I did see that. Yes. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Hold
How did
on.
that happen?
Hold on. I said no red flags during the race. We split the points here.
You said no red flags during any session. I think
No,
not
no,
the
I said
race.
during the race. I said during the race.
I remember you saying any session.
No, I specifically said not during any session because I thought qualifying and practice would have red flags.
So you said not during any session, right?
No,
Not during
I
the
said
race.
not during the race. I was very specific that
Okay.
only not during the race. So we
Okay.
split the points here.
Yeah, but my prediction is like crazier than yours, I think. Or my hot take.
Yeah. No, that is true. You bang on the money there, man.
What a hot take, man. Yeah, this we should definitely clip.
Yeah. Biggest surprise. So I said all the rookies who start finish the race and all 20 drivers finished. So, and you said there will be rain during any session, which did not happen.
There will be no rain, I said, not rain.
No, you said there will be rain during any session.
No!
No.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
We can watch back the tips.
Okay, we need to.
You
I
said
remember saying.
you said there will be rain during any session. You said between the sessions does not count, but you said during the session there will be rain.
Okay.
I think you said that because last year there was no rain again during the race.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we will confirm.
We will confirm.
With the stewards.
No. We are checking.
Yes, we will check.
checking.
We'll check with the steward. But yeah, at least as of now, I get the point here. So we basically split, man. We have 1.5 each.
Yeah.
Right in the overall standings, you still lead me because the first time you did this, you got a lot of points.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my god. George Russell winning the race, man. Oh my god.
Get double points, seriously.
Oh my god. But yeah, Aniket, it's crazy how all 20 drivers finished the race
Yeah.
in Singapore, man.
No
Like,
incidents, no nothing. I
not
mean,
even a virtual safety car.
we did see Nico Hulkenberg almost have a crash,
So
but it
close.
never happened. So close. Yeah, I was just like, oh, that could be a red flag here, but no.
Yeah, at least last year we had two DNS. We had Kevin Magnussen and Alex Albon did not finish. This year, nothing, man. Nothing.
I
Singapore,
mean, there was
come
no
on.
rain, there was nothing, there was no overtaking, no risky maneuvers.
Nothing.
F1 is becoming like a very safety first sport now, where
Yeah, it's
drivers are afraid
becoming
to
too
do.
safe.
Yeah,
And
I
I
mean,
I think not
firstly,
just too safe, I think the drivers are also too good.
yeah,
Like even the rookies are so good this season, man. And nobody is binning into the wall. Remember when we had the other rookies like Latifi, Logan Sargent, or even Mazepin, Mick Schumacher? They would make so many mistakes. I mean, it's so much fun during the race, and they would take other people out, right? Or because of that, or remember a couple of years ago, Bottas took out like half the field. Where
he
was
did.
that? Which race was that? I forget. 3 or 4 years ago. Bottas took out Max Verstappen.
Hungary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bottas took out Max Verstappen, right? Well, yeah. I think that's all we have for the Formula One Singapore Airlines Singapore Grand Prix. The snooze fest, or as I call it. Very boring race, kind of like Suzuka earlier this year. It was another
Yeah,
very boring race.
and
So
and we'll be back to normal Singapore roads from tomorrow.
yeah, yeah.
All this will be good. All this, F1 prep will be removed and
So quickly
normalcy
overnight.
resume. Yeah, I think in a day or so, by
Okay.
7th October, they were saying. So yeah,
Okay. Wow, that's pretty cool. But yeah, Singapore
yeah,
is well known for its efficiency, so
yeah.
I won't be surprised.
We need the roads, man. We don't want traffic. There can't be traffic anymore.
It's already such a small place.
Yeah, we can't have these roads keep getting shut off forever, right?
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, all right, fellas. That's it for us today. Uh, we will see you in about a week's time for Austin. Uh, Austin is in 2 weeks from now. It's also a sprint race, so there's going to be a lot more action that weekend. Of course,
Unfortunately, the timing is a bit shit.
yeah. At least for us, it'll be hard
Yeah,
for us to watch it live, but we'll bring you stuff as and when it happens.
yeah.
Yeah, it's also sprint weekend. I think this pod is pretty much hate sprints. So, but yeah, we'll catch you next week for the Austin preview and the predictions. Until then, see you next time. Once again, stay subscribed to the channel. We are very close to 100 subscribers. We are at what I think 84 right now or 83. So yeah, tell your friends, get subscribed, check out our content. Um, we had two history on the Apex videos this week, where Aniket was reporting from the circuit. So before the barriers went up. So if you're not checked that out yet, make sure to go check that out. You can see Aniket. Maybe you can kind of guess which turn he was standing at on the actual Marina Bay Street circuit. So yeah, we'll be back. We'll have more content for you as always. So stay subscribed, and we'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.